Gunther found the one thing that Cody can't defend. Not Gunther's headlock, not the WWE Championship. Gunther found the one thing that Cody Rhodes cannot protect himself from. The truth. Gunther didn't call Cody a fake champion. He called him a mark for himself. And in pro wrestling, that might be worse. To a normal person who's never been in the ring, that line may not sound like much. But in the pro wrestling business, that's fighting words. That is yo mama fat disrespect level. That is somebody looking across the ring and saying to you, you know wrestling isn't real, but you believe your own hype. And that's why Gunther won that promo on SmackDown. Not because Cody had no real comeback. Cody had plenty to say. But Gunther found the one thing Cody can't defend. He didn't attack Cody's title reign. He attacked Cody's relationship with the title. Welcome to Pro Wrestling Quickie. I'm Tristen Law, a semi-retired pro wrestler and your host. You don't have much time and neither do I, so let's have a quickie. So on SmackDown, Cody Rhodes and Gunther had their final face-to-face before Clash in Italy. And this is not just your regular I'm going to beat you pro wrestling promo. This is not just two guys standing there saying that they want the WWE Championship more than the other. This was character work. Gunther basically looked at Cody Rhodes and said, you are a self-entitled promoter. You love the attention. You love the spotlight. You love being the face of WWE. You're a mark for yourself. And Cody pushed back. Cody's argument was basically, everyone who grows up wanting to be a pro wrestler, they want this. Everybody wants to be WWE champion. Everybody wants the media. Everybody wants the attention. Everybody wants to represent the company. Everybody wants to be the person on the poster. And here's the thing. Cody's 1,000% right. Every kid, every wrestler, every person who's ever dreamed about making it big in pro wrestling and being in the WWE probably dreamt about that. The championship, the views, the entrance, the main events. The company trusting you enough to put the machine behind you. That's the entire dream. Oh, and of course the money. Let's not forget the money. Cody was right about all of that. But that is also why Gunther won. Because Cody defended ambition. Gunther was attacking dependency. And those two are not the same. Wanting to be the WWE Championship is normal. Needing to be the WWE Champion to feel complete, that's different. But with Cody Rhodes, that's where this story gets interesting. Because Cody doesn't just want to be the WWE Champion. Cody needs to be the WWE Champion. The title is not just a belt to Cody. That championship that he wears proudly around his shoulder, the title is his dad, the late, great Dusty Rhodes. The title is a 29-year-old Cody Rhodes running around the WWE with face paint on, calling himself Stardust. The title is Cody leaving WWE to eventually start AEW, knowing WWE is where he really belonged. That title is Cody coming back to WWE at WrestleMania 38. That title is Cody finishing the story at WrestleMania 40. That title is every tear, every suit, every entrance, every whoa, every handshake, every media appearance, every fan interaction. Every time Cody stood in front of the world and tried to prove that he belongs exactly where he is. And those things all make Cody Rhodes a great champion. But it also makes him vulnerable. Because Gunther found that soft spot. He found that weak spot. He didn't say Cody couldn't wrestle. He didn't say Cody wasn't tough. He went after the one thing Cody protects more than the championship itself. The idea that Cody's exactly who he says he is. That's why being a mark for yourself is such a nasty insult. Because in wrestling, being a mark for yourself means you stopped working the audience and you started believing your own presentation. You stopped controlling the character and the character started controlling you. And with Cody, that cuts deep. Cody's whole presentation is built on sincerity, the emotion, the family legacy, the suits, the entrance, the corporate responsibility, the face of the company role. Cody does not present himself like some detached superstar just cashing checks. Cody presents himself like a man carrying a mission. And Gunther basically said, nah, you're not carrying a mission, you're carrying your own ego. That's a heavy shot. And Cody had to answer it. Because Gunther did not just attack what Cody does. He attacked why Cody does it. That's the difference. Cody shakes hands. Gunther makes you question if Cody needs to be seen shaking hands. Cody does media. Gunther makes you question if Cody needs the spotlight. Cody talks about legacy. Gunther makes you question if Cody's addicted to that legacy. Cody carries the championship, Gunther makes you question if Cody's carrying the championship or if the championship is carrying Cody. That's the real issue. And that's why this promo worked. Because Gunther made Cody's goofiness look selfish. That's good heel work. Not cartoon evil, not cheap heat, not yelling for no reason. Gunther took everything fans love about Cody and just twisted it. He made the audience look at Cody's babyface qualities from a different angle. And that is dangerous. Because maybe when the audience sees it, maybe they can't fully unsee it. Cody loves the fans. Does Cody need the fans? Cody values friendship. But does Cody value friendship when the friendship stands between him and the championship? This is where Cody Rhodes becomes complicated. Because I do think Cody values people. I do think that Cody cares about his friends. I do think that Cody believes in being the good guy. But when the WWE Championship enters the room, everything changes. Friendships become negotiable. Morality becomes flexible. And the mission becomes the only thing that matters. That's why that WrestleMania 42 main event situation matters. Cody had to be in the main event. Not because he wanted it, not because he deserved it, but because the idea of WWE's biggest show of the year moving on without Cody Rhodes in the main event might have broken him. And I know all of this sounds harsh, but I don't mean this as a burial to Cody Garrett Runnels, the man. This is a character analysis of Cody Rhodes, the wrestler. Cody's not less interesting because of that. Cody's more interesting because of that. Because the best babyfaces are not perfect. The best babyfaces have flaws that you don't always recognize. And Cody's flaw is that he can tell himself this is all about legacy. He can tell himself this is all about family, finishing the story, carrying the company. He can tell himself this is all about doing right by the fans. But Gunther looked at him and said, no, this is all about you. And that might be the most honest thing Cody has heard in a long time. That's the real story here. Gunther found the one thing Cody can't defend. Cody can defend his work. Cody can defend his resume. Cody can defend his spot, and Cody can defend the championship. But Cody cannot fully defend the idea that he needs the championship more than he wants to admit. Cody's defense was true. Every wrestler wants this. But Gunther's accusation was sharper. Cody doesn't just want this. Cody needs this. And that's the difference between a dream and an obsession. But at this point, Gunther doesn't need to beat Cody yet. He just needs to beat Cody up. Not just physically, emotionally, psychologically. He needs to make Cody look touchable. To make Cody look like a man who can be shaken. Because Cody Rhodes as champion has an aura. He has a presentation, the crowd, the entrance, the suit. He has the championship. He has the WWE machine behind him. Gunther's job before a clash is not just to say, I can beat you. Gunther's job is to make us believe that Cody can crack. And on SmackDown, I think Gunther did that just a little bit. Because Cody's response proved the point. Cody defended the dream. Gunther exposed the obsession. And that's why Gunther won the promo. Not because Cody was wrong. Cody was right. But Gunther was more right. Everybody wants to be WWE champion. Everybody wants to be the one. But Cody doesn't just want to be the one. Cody needs to be the one. And when the champion needs the title that badly, the title stops becoming a prize. It becomes his precious. And yes, I said that. I meant that exactly how it sounds. The WWE Championship is Cody Rhodes' Golem's precious. He doesn't just wear it, he clutches it. He doesn't just defend it, he protects what it says about him. Because without that championship, Cody has to ask himself a question he may not want to answer. Who am I when I'm not carrying the company? That's the wound Gunther opened. That's why the promo landed. That's why Gunther won. Not because Gunther called Cody a fake champion. He called him a mark for himself. And in pro wrestling, you might as well just pack your bags and go home when one of your colleagues tells you that. Gunther found the one thing that Cody can't defend. Cody defended wanting the championship. Gunther accused him of needing it. And those things are not the same. I'm Tristen, and that's your Pro Wrestling Quickie.